Arc Raiders just has released another deck. It's another free one, and this deck is called the Surgeon deck. So starting with page 1, the first reward you will get if you pick it is 30 points. It is the outfit, the Surgeon outfit. So, doesn't look bad at all. It actually looks pretty good. So you could put harness on, you could have it off, or you could have that on too, the strap, or you can. That's pretty cool. It gives you at least options to pick what you want to do. And then the next thing is the backpack attachment. So whatever backpack you're wearing, if you want a cool attachment, if this robot get out of the way. The med kit right there is the next reward, which is pretty cool. I like that little attachment. And the thing I like about these attachments though, they're not like charms where they're so tiny you can't see them. That they're huge and you can see them, so that's a pretty good backpack attachment. I mean, if you want to be like a healer, this is like your set to go to because it's the surgeon, so that's cool. The next one is a backpack charm. The charms are even big too, which is pretty cool. This bone saw, which is awesome. I like this one. I like the bone saw. It's pretty cool. Next we got Seeger grenades, a homing grenade that targets a single nearby arc, dealing explosive damage on impact. This one I really don't care for. This is not a cosmetic. This is just if you want some gear, you will unlock some free gear for earning your credits. So you got on the next one you got bandages you need. You'll get 5 of them, and then you'll get tokens. You'll get 50 of them for retaining 20 free points. So basically, the first page you'll get 3 equipments. You'll get a healing item for your matches. You'll get some grenades for your matches. You'll get some coins if you want to spend in the shop. And then the top part is cosmetics. So overall, first page, really cool. Next page is page 2. You'll get the backpack and it's paramedic. I actually kind of like this one. Oh, wow. It looks like it's only one color, though. I wish it was more colors. But I like the red. It'd be cool if it had, like, a black one and a blue one. But overall, for just one to have one color, this red one's pretty good. And, I mean, the backpack's pretty well done. And, again, this whole deck right here is free. So, for getting actually a pretty well-designed backpack free, if you earn the points, there you go. Next, you got Face 18. Can't really tell on that one. Not a big fan of that one. Next is Alpha variant. So we're bringing back the first reward you get on the first page, and you could have it'll add on to it. So now you'll get a hat. If you don't want the hat, you could take it off. But if you want the hat, but you don't want the mask, you can take the mask off. So I kind of like that. So that's another variant of the alpha you'll get once you get 50 points on page 2. Then your equipment that you will get to use in-game is a Surge Shield Recharger, a handhold kit that recharges a shield on use. You will get 5 of them, because there's X5, and then you could bring them into your missions. And then finally on page 2 is another 50 tokens for... It says used to purchase decks and cosmetics. So far, all the decks have been free, so I think the cosmetics are just going to be the shop. So that's pretty cool. So you got 2 options, decks or cosmetics you could use these tokens for. On page 3, starting off with the Surgeon variant again, you'll get the Cabrera device. If you don't want this on because it looks too big, boom, turn it off. But overall, that's a nice touch. I'm not going to lie. That's a pretty good touch. And that part of the outfit you need 40 points for. Then you'll get a tactical MK2 thing, add more backpack space and an extra unit item slot. This will put it's an item used for the mission. And then smoke grenades, you get 5 of them. These are useless. I don't like the grenades, smoke grenades, but if you like to use them to block visual of raiders and the NPCs, go ahead, but I find these not that useful. These, an ejection that quickly revives a down raider and restores some health. that's a good thing to bring into a match. You'll get 3 of them. You'll get tokens. And then for a color for this thing, you'll get blue and brown. I like the blue. Ooh, I really like this color. That's really cool. And then the last one is... I don't like this one. I like this one better. But you get a more theme to the Outlander style. So that's pretty cool. So if people want that. So we're going to now page 4. You gotta give your little pet a hat too. So that's a cosmetic. That's pretty cool. I like that. Next is Raider's hatch key. So basically this is a key. You can open a hatch in a mission. So it's an item. One-time use. You only get 1. Then you'll get vital shots. This is the restore a large amount of health. You get 3 of them. You'll get a tactile thing, well, defense and looting, so it's a revival kit. And then you get tokens and tokens. On this page, you'll get 100 tokens for items. So that's pretty good. Page 5, the final page. If you want it, you get a full beard. And you can have this color, you can have brown, you can have gray, you can have red. So overall, for another free deck, pretty good actually. So I'll give this deck an 8 out of 10. Until next time, peace out.